everybody, we're the Sunshine Tourist. Hey guys, it might look a little bit different than where we usually record because today we're at our house. The reason we're at our house is a couple of reasons. One is because Michelle's feeling under the weather, so she really couldn't record this week, so she wanted to send her apologies, but she'll be back next week and hope she feels better soon. And the second reason is they had a universal yard sale.
Yes.
So what did you think of the yard sale?
There's definitely a lot of merchandise there. I got a couple of Funko Pops, a sign, and there's one other thing. There's the decals. The decals from Mardi Gras. There's all kinds of Halloween Horror Nights, Mardi Gras, and just overall park merchandise that, you know, they get a lot of, and so they put it there.
Absolutely. So they had one in September, and it was weird because we've never been to one before, and we always knew or heard that it was in November. So in September, we get a family member that emailed us, said, hey, you're going to go to the yard sale. We're like, what are you talking about? Well, lo and behold, they had one, but this one was in the theme park at Universal Studios. We went to that one on the very last day because, again, we caught it at the end. But we found out at the end of the yard sale, they actually give you a little bit more off. So we actually saved 10% more than what the other people used when they went the first 2 days or spent the first 2 days. So my mother came to visit, and she left this morning. Hi, Mom. And on the way to drop her off, we went over to the yard sale. It was the last day. So the first day was for team members. Then I believe Friday, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were for pass holders. And then Sunday was opened up to the general public.
Hold up. You said Sunday instead of Tuesday. The last day is today, Tuesday.
I can't remember what day of the week it is. We had so much stuff going on this week. You're right. So, correction.
Yes.
Friday is for team members. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were for pass holders. And Tuesday, November 14th, was for the general public.
Yeah, for everybody.
What would I do without you, man?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who knows?
Bam. So we really didn't expect to find a lot. We thought it would have been picked through and just not a lot of stuff left. But to our surprise, there was a ton of stuff.
No kidding. There was a lot of really good stuff too. The team members said that on that last day there was actually a lot more better stuff as far as just merchandise as a whole than what they had at the start. So that was pretty good.
Yeah. So the first couple of days, if you want backpacks like lounge flies and stuff, you probably better go the first day probably to make sure you get that stuff. But we talked to a team member, and she said the wait time to get in on the first day for pass holders was how long?
It was an hour and a half.
So if you like waiting an hour and a half to get on Hagrid's, you'll fit right in because it took a long time to get in. But the last day we just drove, went to the employee parking. It was crowded, don't get me wrong, but it was nowhere near what we've seen on other people's channels and some of the things we've seen on other people's posts where it looked like a sea of people buying things.
It was crazy.
Yeah, so for me, it's like I don't mind doing that, but I think we got a better deal going Sunday because we got 90% off.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I figured like maybe 70% off, but 90, that's really good.
Yeah, so it was 90% off. Couldn't believe it. And there was also a few other items that had a specific markdown. We found some Boo hoodies that were regularly $60, and we got them for $1.80. That's $1.80 for those. I cannot believe that. There were some other things that were even reduced lower. But all in all, we're not going to tell you how much we spent. Should we tell them how many items we got total?
Sure.
Go ahead, tell them how many items we got total.
I don't remember.
Oh my God. We got 85 items total. So what we're going to do next is we're going to show you what the items are. We're going to just kind of pile them up and give you an overview of some of the things we got. And then at the end, you can guess how much we spent, and we'll tell you. And I guess let's get started, right?
Yeah,
we'll show them what we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is a huge stack of clothes and souvenirs, and we're going to go through it in just a minute. It's hard to kind of put in relations how big this thing is, but this is on our kitchen table, and our kitchen table is a pretty long table, and it takes up the whole thing, and it's probably stacked up about 2 feet high. But now we're going to show you what we got in detail and show you how much we paid for it. So let's get started. Okay guys, so let's get started. We're gonna try to show you everything we got and what price we paid for it, because I'm sure a lot of you out there are like, what did they pay for it? So hang with us. It might take a little bit to go through, but we're gonna try to move quickly. So we're gonna start with sweaters. We got 2 of these Hufflepuff sweaters, and if you come over here and look at the price, original price was $65, so we paid $6.50. Okay, next, and sorry about the shadows, we don't have a lot of light in here. I can see Aiden's foot though. Oh. We have a Gryffindor sweater, long sleeve, and that was originally $65. So we paid $6.50. Next we have Slytherin sweatshirts. We bought 2 of those, and if you look at the price, it was also discounted from its original price. So it was $62.95 and it was marked down to $43.99. So we paid $4.40. It is off the lowest ticketed item. Okay, next we have a Halloween Horror Nights 2023. It's a Boo hoodie. It's a youth size. Now you're probably wondering, what are they doing with all this stuff? Hopefully nobody that we know watches the video, because they're going to know what they're going to get for Christmas. Anyway, this was originally $60, and they had literally piles of these. I walked up to it, it had a sign. It said final sale price $1.80. So we paid $1.80 for these cool looking hoodies. So next we have these, I guess they're jackets, right? Yeah, so they're jackets, zip-up jacket hoodie. It's long sleeve. It's got the front on here, and there's on the back bottom. It's an athletic jacket. Okay, athletic jacket. And so this was $65. So again, we paid $6.50. And no, I'm not that good at math. I can just move the decimal place over 1. If it was 75% off, we wouldn't be doing this video. And here's 2 more of the athletic slash, I guess, running jackets. This is Gryffindor here. Same deal. It was $65, so we paid $6.50. And this has, I guess, it has the thumb holes in here as well, which Michelle and Ashley, our daughter, really love. So this is something you may want to consider if you're planning a vacation. You might want to look at the beginning to mid-November to see if you can hit the yard sale right, because again, the last day is open to the general public, so you do not have to have a pass to be able to get these amazing savings. So next, these are some stretch pants, and they're Hogwarts, and you can see all of the houses right there on the pant leg there. Those were originally, zoom in here, $35, so we paid $3.50. Next we have 3 Halloween Horror Nights skirts. Now I will say the Halloween Horror Nights stuff, there wasn't a ton there the last day. I did see some videos and some, there's the cat, and some other social media posts where they had a lot of Halloween Horror Nights items, but there wasn't as many left as we would have liked. But again, last day, got an excellent deal. But back to what this cost us. So on these skirts, they were $40, so we paid $4 a piece. All right, so next up we have Felix the Cat, and there's a nice long skirt. It is semi-sheer and it is lined. Who does not like Felix the Cat? It's an awesome cartoon character, and that was originally $50, so we paid $5. All right, next we have Hufflepuff. It's a long sleeve, a light long sleeve shirt, so something you can wear probably for fall and winter, but it's an embellished, studded with the house crest on there. Pretty cool shirt. And originally this shirt in the parks were $57 each, and we paid $5.70. And here is a Slytherin long sleeve as well. It's embellished and it has the house crest on it as well. Really nice long sleeve shirt. And again, these were also $57, and I believe we had 4 of these. So we paid $5.70 each. And let me apologize for the shadows. We weren't really set up for lighting today, but here's the last of the embellished house shirts. This is Ravenclaw that we got. It's also embellished with the crest, house crest. Very cool looking. I think color-wise, I like this one the best out of all of them. It just really pops on that color of a shirt. And again, this was $57, so we paid $5.70, and we got 4 of those as well. Okay, so here is some more of the Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Again, they did not have a lot of it left at the last day, but they had a ton of other stuff. But I really like this shirt. We saw this several times when we went to the parks during Halloween Horror Nights. It's cool to be able to get one of these pieces, you know, especially at the price. It is Halloween Horror Nights 2023, and it's the Artist Signature Series. And these were $37 in the parks during Halloween Horror Nights, and we paid $3.70. So next up is this Ravenclaw short sleeve cuffed shirt. It has a back tie, very airy, cool for the summertime. I will tell you, Michelle and I got on the internet and we looked up a lot of the stuff, and it's still available on the website at the original price. So I'm not really sure how it works, but hey man, I'll take it, because we're getting items that you can buy online at original price for yard sale prices. So definitely great savings. And this shirt here, we got 3 of them. They were originally $37, so we paid $3.70. Again, awesome time to save for Christmas. Universal does this at the time of year when you really need to save, because it's Christmas time and there's so many things you need to buy, and Thanksgiving's coming. So definitely worth going to the yard sale, because you can save a lot of money and get great, awesome gifts for your family and friends. And next up we have a Hufflepuff Racerback tank top. You can see the front and the back. Very awesome. I know I believe I got Michelle one of these before. I don't think we paid $3.70 for it though. But that's what we paid for it this time, and it was originally $37. Okay, next we have a Rule the World pink tank top. And that one was originally $33, but they marked it down again to $22.99, so we actually paid $2.30 for it. So here we have another pink tank top, and Michelle loves this one. We've seen it for quite some time at Universal Studios, and we've talked about getting this for birthday and Christmas, but we just never got around to getting it. We always forgot to get it. And today, it was at the yard sale, so Michelle bought 3 of them. And they were originally $33, and we got them for $3.30. So if you see Michelle in a future video with this on, you'll know where she got it from. Okay, so here's the next up. It's a tank top. It's Harry Potter. Very cool tank top. When Michelle and I were looking at it at the yard sale, we couldn't quite tell what the graphics were, but when we got it home, we were able to spread it out like we are now. And it's awesome. It's got the lightning bolt at the top, it's got the stag, and it's got 2 wands on each side. We got 4 of these tank tops, and the original price was $37, so we paid $3.70. Now realize, I sound really excited. You know why I'm excited? Because I don't shop. I hate shopping. But when I'm saving this much money, it is totally fun. So next up is a Velocicoaster tank top. I love this tank top because I love the graphics on this shirt. I think we have another shirt like this when the ride first opened. We bought a Universal Pass holder one, I think. But absolutely love this tank top. It was the last one, like I said. I think Michelle had to fight 3 people to get it. Just kidding, everybody was really nice. And this was originally $27, so we paid $2.70. So real quick, I want to take my hat off to Universal Studios for how they set this up. The staff was awesome. They had plenty of cash registers open. Honestly, we didn't hardly wait to get checked out. Now, we didn't go the first day when it was enormously busy, but I still can't see people waiting a long time, because there was literally probably, I didn't count them, but I would say 20 registers open with people standing by, and it was an awesome experience. So now we got a Trolls, I guess sleeveless / tank top. Really, really cute. I didn't really know anything was on the back of it. I saw the front, we grabbed it, put it in the bag, and then we got it home. It's really cool. So you see the front of the troll, and then the back, see the troll butt, and you got "My uniqueness makes me special." Awesome, awesome tank top. And that one was originally $34, and we paid $3.40, and we got 3 of those. Okay, so we only got one of these tank tops, but it's a Slytherin tank top, and Vanna White is going to flip it over for me now. / Michelle. And that is the, thank you, honey. That's the back side of it, just like the other ones, but a really cool racer back tank top. I really like the back of it. And this one was $37, so we paid $3.70. So I will tell you on this next item, it's a racerback tank top, and you've seen some other ones like that. Gryffindor, obviously hard to find if you're gonna have it on sale because everybody loves Gryffindor. The last yard sale we went to in September, couldn't find a lot of Gryffindor. On the last day of the yard sale, there were still a lot of Gryffindor items. So again, don't just think because you're going the last day, you're not gonna be able to find something that you like, because we were all surprised of how much stuff they still had. Anyway, this is a racerback Gryffindor, and again, this one was $37, and we paid $3.70, and we got 3 of those. Okay, so next up, I was so excited grabbing stuff, I thought these were short sleeve shirts. I don't wear tank tops. I was gonna get these for Michelle and I to wear on the videos, but not so much now. But anyway, these are Thing 1, Thing 2 tank tops. Really cool looking. And we got 3 of one and 4 of the other because I can't count. And the original price was $25, and we paid $2.50. So next we have some lanyard pouches. On the left side is Engine. We got 6 of those. And on the right side is Biosim. We got 5 of those. Now originally, these were $8. But the Engine, they marked down to $5.99, so we ended up paying 60 cents a piece for those. And then on the Biosin, they had originally $8, and they marked those down to $3.99, so we ended up paying 40 cents for those. These are great stocking stuffer ideas. Now we couldn't pass this one up. We didn't start our channel yet when the Mardi Gras was going on. We wish we would have, because there was so much great food. But as soon as we saw this, I had to get it for Aiden, because what a great time. We cannot wait for Mardi Gras 2024. But these are some neat decals. They were originally $12, so we paid $1.20 for them. So next, Aiden was looking at these when we were going to Halloween Horror Nights this year. He loves Stranger Things, and he loves the Hellfire Club. We didn't pick any up, and I'm glad we didn't, because this is amazing, an amazing deal. It's a wooden sign. It's pretty big too. I would say probably about 14 inches by 14 inches, if I had to guess. And they were originally $45, so we got these for $4.50. What a great savings, and it is really a nice sign. It's stacked up, so it's kind of got a 3D effect to it. Man, Aiden's gonna love this in his room. Any kid would love it in their room. And now we have a Stranger Things photo frame. It fits a 4 by 6 inch photo. This was originally $30, so we picked it up for $3. And this doesn't say anything about Halloween Horror Nights, it's just Stranger Things. So if you're a fan of Stranger Things, you can get this and use it during Halloween, put your favorite Halloween photo in there. But definitely love the series, so we couldn't help but get this frame. Okay, so you may have noticed Aiden didn't talk too much because he's not the big clothes shopper, but when it comes to Funko Pops, he's ready to go. So he loves Funko Pops. I'm gonna let him tell you what he got, and I'll tell you what we picked him up for.
Alright, so this is Yuga Aoyama and Fat Gum from My Hero Academia. These are the 2 pops I got, and you want to tell them how much we got it for?
Yeah, so the reason I had him do that, because I could not pronounce the names. So they were $20 a piece originally, so we got them for $2 a piece. Now, if you're a Funko fanatic like Aiden is, that is an amazing price. One day we'll show you his room, but he's got Funko Pops everywhere. It looks like you walked in a Funko Pop store. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so here we go. This register tape was 39 inches long. If Michelle ever brought home a 39-inch long receipt from shopping, you would probably have to visit me at the ER because I would have went into cardiac arrest. But all joking aside, look at this register and see what we actually saved. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam! Now that's what I call a savings. In closing, we hoped you enjoyed the video on the yard sale, and I would suggest kind of watch social media, because when we talked to the team member, she even didn't know what was happening until 5 days beforehand. They didn't even let her know. So I don't know how the communication rolls out from Universal. So just in November, start putting your ear to the ground and trying to figure out when it happens, because you kind of have to react fast.
Yeah, because they really don't, announce it. No way. You have to find out on your own, pretty much.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, if you look at some of the other videos on the first day out there, there was a lot of people.
Just chaos.
Yeah, so I understand why they do it. It's not necessarily secretive, but they probably do it at the last minute so it's not so crowded and overwhelming, because it really can get pretty crowded. But we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the sun.